Right there.
Yeah.
There. Okay, so hi, Facebook Live.
Hey.
This over here is Rory.
Rory Zacher, yes, hello.
And in the back seat is Concetta.
Hi.
And I had to explain that I put Concetta in the back seat. I was trying to be, I like to be chivalrous and
reasons.
offer, that's right, for your own security. I like to be kind and offer the lady the front seat, but there's just not enough
And
room.
here you did, so we're all
It's
good.
very nice, I mean.
But the person with greater altitude
I have longer
ends
legs,
up
yes,
sitting
yes,
shotgun.
yes,
So you're Rory and Concetta, but really you're Tony and Tina.
That's right.
Yes.
The titular characters.
Yeah.
We're all 13. That's always funny to say titular.
It was funny. It made me laugh.
Ready
Yes.
for our show.
The titular characters.
That's pretty appropriate considering what goes on in our show, so there you go.
That's true. That's actually
Tony and Tina's wedding.
foreshadowing.
Yes, Tony and Tina's wedding.
All right, so let's talk about that. The show is, I need to look at the address here. Chicago Theater Works, 1113 West Belmont.
Yes.
What?
The long-running, much-beloved Tony and Tina's wedding. I have wondered if you were going to show up dressed like bride and groom today.
We wondered that ourselves, but then when we discovered we were going to go to La Pasadena,
Which was your call.
it was my
You
call,
picked
and
this
I
place.
think I picked it because I didn't want to wear the white tux. Because wearing white wedding dress and wearing a white tux just leads to a lot of problems with eating burritos in a car.
Yeah, it's also
Right.
really tight.
Yeah.
Like we can't
Yeah, she's got to let it rip. So I mean,
You know what I
like,
mean?
you eat the
Gotta be
food. You
comfortable.
can't be corseted in.
Right, right.
So yeah.
I wish, this is something I've had problems with. Women have such great advantages over we men.
Go on.
Well, the whole Spanx thing. Like
Right.
there are times when my tummy just needs to be bound a little bit tighter, and I just need to.
Get yourself a pair of Spanx.
They have man Spanx now.
Yes, of course they do.
Well, don't they have girdles
Why
for
wouldn't
dudes or
they?
something, or the?
Yeah, they have all the things. All the things that if you want to feel like an encased sausage,
Yeah.
you got it.
I kind of do. There are times when I find this is a recent thing, but all my shirts have shrunk, and I think it might be, it's something to do with the dryer.
Right.
It's definitely the
If
laundry.
your dryer's running hotter.
Yeah.
than
Thank you,
normal.
Rory. It's definitely the dryer.
It is. It could be nothing else except for that darn dryer. The lint is just shrinking everything.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But beyond the man Spanx and the need for them, the idea of carrying a purse. Now, I'm not saying we as men should carry purses, but it becomes difficult when I want to, if my pockets just get to be overflowing with cell phone and wallet, keys. It'd be great to have.
Don't you ever let those stereotypes of the world
Yeah.
stop you.
If you
from
want to
being
carry a
who
purse,
you
James,
want
you
to be.
carry a purse.
Thank you, Concetta. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. God damn it!
You want to carry
That's right.
You want to carry
You
a
be
man
proud.
bag, you do that.
Right there. I want to get the focus.
Yeah, get on her.
Concetta was kind of hidden back
yeah.
there. All right, let's talk about Tony and Tina's. Rory,
Excuse me.
you have not always been Tony.
No, I got involved in the show way back when it reopened about last September, and I was originally playing one of the groomsmen named Dominic Fabrizi, and I'm kind of like the lunk / sleazebag with the heart of gold, and I was Tony's understudy. So in about April, the actor who played Tony left, and
Sorry.
and and then I took over the role. So I've been playing Tony since about end of April, beginning of May, I believe. So but I've been with the show the entire time since it came back to Chicago last year.
Now, true to Chicago theater, the change in role comes with a massive salary increase.
I am lighting cigars with 50s, and my diamond shoes are very tight right now. Let me just say that. So, yes.
And Concetta, you are not a Chicagoan.
I am not.
You are a recent arrival to Chicago, specifically to play Tina.
That's right. I'm from New York.
No.
Born and raised. I don't know if you guys can tell. But yeah, and I've been doing the show for about 12 years now.
You do have that kind of don't give me any shit attitude.
Thank you. So don't, But no, I was doing the show for about 12 years, and I was on the national tour, and our director and a couple of the producers from the Chicago cast came to see the show there, and then they kind of were hinting around, looking to see what my schedule was like, and then I was here a month later, and I've been here since.
That's really quick.
Yeah, since
I mean, to uproot
spring.
and relocate. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's the show. I mean, this is like any other. I'm sorry. It's like no other experience you will ever have in your life. It's so fun, which is the reason why I've been doing it for so long, and it's never the same twice. And
Well,
and
that's what I wanted to talk about. You need to be skilled at thinking on your feet. You need to improv.
Yeah.
for a lot of the night.
Oh yeah. We have a plot line.
Yeah, like a
which is
skeleton,
pretty thorough.
like a skeleton
But
outline.
yes, exactly. It is that. It is our base, and then we dance all around that and kind of come up with the ways to get to those points.
It's like acting jazz.
Yeah,
It is, and we're just scatting the whole night long.
you made us really classy. I gotta be
Yeah,
honest,
we are.
though.
Yeah.
You really upped us.
He really dressed up that pig. But it's also great because the more the audience gets involved, the more crazy and fun it gets. Like, we've had other audience members come up to us after a show and say, "That one guy, is he part of your show?" We're like, "No, he paid a ticket just like you." So, like, you can sit back and just kind of be a wallflower and have a great time.
I was going to ask that too, because
yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people are,
Yes.
not a lot of people, but I'm sure there are people who are a little uncomfortable with the immersion aspect of the performance.
There's some people who don't want to get up and dance, or they have to really be dragged, or they're just, nervous. But, the people who really, and that's fine. You can come to our show and have a great time doing that. But, I mean, again, if you participate, if you're at a wedding, this is what you do. And then those people walk out and go, "Oh my God, this is like my family. We had the best time. We're going to bring our friends. I got to bring my mom and my dad. They're Italian. They're Puerto Rican. They're Greek. They're going to love this. This is like my family."
If you can relate to family dysfunction, you can relate to this show.
So really, anyone
Pretty much.
That's
can
exactly
relate.
right.
Yeah.
We just happen to be Italians.
And you do the chicken dance.
Of course.
Of course we do. We do the chicken dance.
Of
We
course.
do the YMCA. We do a dollar dance. Tina and her bridesmaids do a choreographed. I can say it. Choreographed dance. Pretty much anything you can do at a cheesy wedding. We do a little hora. We do a little tarantella. Anything you do at a wedding,
just making up
pretty
dances
much-
now?
we do a rumba. We do a foxtrot. we do a bazinga. We do it all.
The polka.
Yeah, we do the polka. We do a beer barrel polka.
Nice.
So any cheesy wedding thing that or have you ever done at a cheesy wedding? We do.
Except the Macarena. That's,
We don't do the Macarena.
That's just.
We are on Facebook Live right now. Pat Gleason says, "Hey, all, Tony and Tina, how you doing?" Did I say that right?
I'm
I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I wish the Cubs would have won today, but other than that, I'm doing okay. So
It's a sensitive subject.
yeah, I know. That's all right.
Well, yeah, okay. So, Concetta, you're not a native Chicagoan.
I am not.
Do you have a dog in this race? Cubs, Sox, North
Oh,
Side.
Cubs. Absolutely.
I've trained her well.
But mostly because I've been told that's what I'm supposed to
And
say.
also, our show's on the north side, so I mean.
No, that's true. We are right by Wrigleyville.
Yeah, we're
over
a
there, so-
block and a half from Wrigley, and right near the red line.
In
so
honor of those boys in blue.
that's right. That's right.
Which can also be a way to describe cops, just so
True.
we're clear. So, as fiancés, bride and groom, how close are you in real life? I know you portray a couple on stage, but does that closeness I mean, you seem to have a very familial...
I hate him.
She
He's the worst kind of person.
she is just a very unpleasant person. She's very bossy. She's brassy.
There's no acting required for me.
No, we're friends. I mean, it's great that we're friends. I mean, we're friends, and we hang out with a couple of the other people in the show a lot, and it's really nice. It really just, and she's as a performer, she's fun to play off of, and I hope she feels the same way. But we just have a good rapport because it's just like that. You can't manufacture chemistry. We just get along, and she's a good person, and I think it translates in the show, and we have a lot of fun. So
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, if you can look into someone's eyes and they're ready to play, and you just know that you can do a trust fall at any point and they got you, that's the goal, and we found that pretty early on, and we're still developing it, of course, because we're both fairly new, but he makes it easy. And,
You have to have that feeling that the other person has your back.
yeah.
And I know she has a great time performing, and it makes it so much fun because then it's just like everybody responds off her energy and my energy, and then it just gets the party going. Because Tony and Tina, you want to party with them, you want to love them, you want to be friends with them, and I hope that we convey that every show because we're definitely working our butts off to do that.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So with the level of improv you have to do and kind of making it up as you go with that skeleton, do you think about your characters when you're not performing? Do you think about how to enhance their personality or lines they would say the next time?
Well, the thing with this show is that the rehearsal process is really unlike anything. in that you don't have a script that you follow and you say your lines, you memorize your lines, you memorize your blocking, you go home, you think about character development, and you come back ready to go. Because our rehearsal doesn't, I mean, we can't really perform without an audience. They're the other character in our play.
Good point.
And so you can't rehearse anything. And since the majority of it is for and with them, it's really hard to think. I mean, you think about the stuff on the spot, and then you go like, "Shit! Oh, I can do this better later. If that ever comes up again, I got something ready for that."
This is not acting for the timid.
No, definitely not.
Yeah,
this is high wire stuff.
You
just
have
gotta
to.
go
You
for
can't be afraid to. You know, if something doesn't land, you just move on. You keep going. We're like our show's like a shark. It just has to keep moving. And but there are times, like for example, and it's funny when you said like you think of things like I was. For my day job, I was on a business trip in Philadelphia, and like I'm driving on the highway. All of a sudden, I came up with like a great little speech for Tony. And I pulled over, I put it in my phone notes, and I use it now in the show. And it's just kind of, I just was like, man, this would really work. And sure enough, that's
cool.
That's the part it's a little line like during my toast, and I just came up with it. So, and then now it's part of the show. So it's kind of just fun to like when you have those ideas, but a lot of time it's fly by the seat of your pants and just kind of react.
All right, so we're going to pick up the conversation on the podcast. This whole thing will be part of the audio podcast, which is on Car Con Carne. What did you just do? That was cool.
Cross my eyes.
I can't do that.
I used to only be able to cross one. Am I doing it?
That's pretty much how you normally look.
It's cool. You've never looked hotter.
You can count the chickens in the backyard, sitting in the
very
front.
much.
So the full podcast with these two will be on carconcarne.com Monday. A week from today. But thank you for watching on Facebook Live. Share it with a friend. But before we go away, and thank you Boost Mobile for providing the ability to stream this, let's show what we're eating.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Let's do some visual aids here.
Since mine's already open, I have a carne asada burrito from La Pasadita with onion, cilantro, and rice. And let me tell you, I eat here about 2-3 times a week. It's really good.
Do you have salsa back there, Concetta?
I do. I have two of them.
Yeah, they gave a lot of salsa. They're not messing around here. All right, so you have the...
I have the chicken burrito, and it is...
You mean the pollo?
Yeah, I'm sorry, the pollo. And it is so good.
And I got carne asada tacos. I love the traditional taco, the double corn tortilla, cilantro, and onion. So, here we go.
Yeah, we don't mess around with Mexican food at La Pasadita.
Yummy.
See you, Pat Gleason. All right, and thank you for watching Facebook Live.
Bye, guys.